Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. This week we're having a look at Argus. As some of you are aware, Argus is a boat that we took out about almost 2 years ago, and it's the 22-month update. There's a bunch of work that needs to be done, but mostly we wanted to do new antifoul over the course of the next week or so. I think Andries has booked her on the hard for 1 week. We'll probably get a few other little jobs done while we're out, but mostly it's a check-in. And let's have a look and see how everything has fared over the course of the last 22 months. Absolutely could not have picked a better time to do this. Such a beautiful day. Nice still water, no wind, and stunning mountains in the background. So Andries will position Argus and reverse her, ready to be picked up by the travel lift. I think Andries has probably done so many of these now, he could probably do it with his eyes closed. Some people have asked me, in the original playlists, it's Argo, the green beast. Well, obviously that was the case until Andries rebuilt her, and at this point, since he rebuilt her, it's now called Argus, which was, as you know, the original builder of the Argo. This should be a pretty straightforward and quick haul out. There's a few things that still need to happen, so here's the to-do list. Number 1 on the list is replace the antifoul with a better quality one. Over the course of the last 22 months, we've noticed the antifoul's just been coming off with every little wash. It just somehow didn't adhere. We were using a Hempel, and now there's a much nicer quality one that we're going to put on. Number 2 is to lightly sand and prep the top side for another top coat. So we'll go over some of the imperfections and little rust stains that have happened over the last 22 months and clean them up and put another top coat on. Number 3, the boot stripes. All round, those orange stripes are going to get made nice and cute again and look a hell of a lot better. Number 4, weld some steps on the transom. Andries has an idea to do that, to make it easier to step on and off when she's reversed at the mooring. Number 5, add non-skid to the sugar scoop. That's something we weren't able to do last time, and now we can. And then number 6, if we have the time and some spare paint mixed up, the coach house roof and sides will get a little bit of paint and make it look a hell of a lot better than it does now. Not that she looks bad. If you watch the original videos, you'll see how good she really does look. Alright, time to put her in her final position. And we can start by having a good look around and see how well she's fared. Right off the bat, it doesn't look that bad at all actually. A little bit of slime on the antifoul and underneath, as is expected. She has been regularly maintained and cleaned up over the last year or two. I think she looks pretty good. Now let's have a proper look around. Really not that bad. some algae growth, some slime, and a few barnacles on the prop, which you will see. Although not at all bad. Anodes look pretty good too. So this is what we were looking at, and this is the concern. So I'm just doing a light scrape with a piece of old plywood that I found lying in the yard, and that's the antiphal coming right off. I mean, I know antiphal's supposed to, but we did expect it to last a little longer than this. That's the tie coat underneath. Now, I'm not going to lie, it was a cheap antiphal, and we got it at a bargain. But we did have some expectation it would last at least 3 years. But, oh man, look at this growth. It didn't really do much in the way of antiphal, did it? Especially here where the straps were. I mean, you can see it's all but ripped the antiphal off. That's all tie coat. Well, that's why we're here. We'll put a new coat on. So now let's move around to the starboard side of the boat and have a good look. I mean, even here you can see areas that have come off. And before the guys come through with the sprayer, just have a quick look and see what it looks like. Andries has already been scratching on this side. It's really not too bad. But we did have higher expectations for it. The prop was a surprise though. That was a complete failure. We will try a new product on the prop and later in the video. But barnacles and all sorts of muck. Yeah, that didn't fare very well. For 22 months we definitely expected it to look a lot better than that. Although, not bad. The whole boat is in fact in a very good condition still. Alright, the guys get stuck in with the high pressure hose, and you can literally see the antiphal coming off. I don't think I got a shot of the water, but if you look down, it's blood red. It literally looked like Argus was bleeding. I mean, look at that. Yep, that did not work out. You can actually see the strokes of the previous paint lines from the roller from when she was last hauled out. Maybe we didn't apply it right, or we didn't wait too long. I don't know. Fail. Okay, it's the next day, and it's first day of work. Washed down, and that's what we have. Not bad at all, still looking very good. A few barnacles still need to be scratched off. Up front there was a little damage, maybe we hit something sailing, but have a look at that. It's right through to the steel, so that'll get patched, fixed, lightly sanded, and we'll build those layers up again, both sides actually. But that's really the only place on the boat that has any kind of damage or failure in the paint. Now this whole side's already been sanded, and here's Austin, who comes to help every time we take a boat out. And he's been scuffing it for us. Tie coat is still in good condition though. So Austin's going over the top coat with, hi Austin, he's going over the top coat with essentially a Scotch pad and 120 grit sandpaper just to take the edge off. And Andries has started making his steps. So this is just something to extend where you put your feet on, to make it easy to climb on and off the back when you're either on the docks or at the helm if you want to step back. And here's a very close view of the prop. I mean, it's literally spun. Tie coat, primer, anti-foul, I mean, it just didn't last. Before anybody says anything, we just cannot afford prop speed. Here in South Africa, that's an absolute fortune. It's either put prop speed on or pay for everything else. Alright, the first coat's already been put on and some priming has happened. You can see where Austin stopped. It's going to look great. You might notice that the hull isn't very fed. That was on purpose. It's no need really fairing the hull. She's a steel boat. She's an old steel boat. Save ourselves a fortune on fairing. All the screws have been primed. All the bolts and little dents and dings have been fixed, primed. They'll get lightly sanded and then painted again. And then we'll move on to the anti-foul portion, possibly not in this video, which is already looking much better. All the way under the tow rail and on the nose. Not a lot of work. I think this is only the second day. We're already this far. Right, the prop's been cleaned. You can see some staining. I recall this from before. It'll get sanded even more. Try and get all of that off. I think we can find a suitable product to use on here. We'll go searching. In the meantime, Austin's made his way around to the port side. Everything's going to get a coat and then a full coat all the way along the port side to make it look good and new again. Transom's getting its first coat as well over all of the patched areas, and then Austin will come along with a proper full coat and roll it on. This is Sigma 550 top coat. But that'll have to wait until next week. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and join me next week for the conclusion. Bye!